So exciting. Okay, today we're going to do a bit of an unboxing. This is actually something I've had for a long time. I got it for about $50 off of Amazon. It's called a MaKey MaKey, and it's supposed to help you kind of turn anything into a controller. So you get to start playing with IT with a fairly low barrier to entry. I mean, except for that $50, which I consider to be kind of a steep price tag for something that I haven't opened yet because I am too intimidated to give it a go. So I figured this channel is all about getting over fears. I'm gonna go ahead and open this sucker up. So there's a little safety tape on the bottom, and inside, this is just a basic kit. I think there are other kits available, but $50 was about all I could handle. So you get a little cord. This is a mini USB. Here, let me make sure you can see that. It's a mini USB there. And I'm assuming that's to hook the thing up to the computer. And then you have the MaKey MaKey itself. Here in a nice protective plastic. I'm going to pull it out and try not to touch any of the contacts because I don't want to get oil on them. So here's what it looks like. It's really very simple. It kind of looks a little like a Nintendo joystick, and you can probably guess what each thing does by reading it, but it looks like you have one for a space bar, one for a click, and then you got your up, down, left, and right. This bar along the bottom here says Earth. I don't know if you can see that. It says Earth, but I'm assuming that means ground. So yeah. And then let's take a look at the back real quick. Oi! That looks like some electronics back there, doesn't it? Oh, look. Be stoked. I am stoked, MaKey MaKey. Oh, look, there's even a MaKeyMaKey.com how-to. Okay, so that's that. Set that over here. Now inside you have some alligator clips. I'm assuming that's a nice easy way to get it hooked up to things so that it works. And finally, some little wires. They're wires with exposed ends, and maybe that's in case you want to poke it into something instead of hurting your alligator clips. You can just use wires. And then, inside the box we have this little card about getting started, and it says plug into USB, close the pop-up window, connect yourself to Earth, connect an object to MaKey MaKey, and try it. And it has some more detailed instructions in there, but I'm not going to read those for you. So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside. I'm going to pull over my components here, and it just so happens that I have my laptop sitting here. So we're going to see if we can get this sucker hooked up and go to their website and do a little bit of a demo here. So I will turn that on. MaKeyMaKey.com/how-to. And we have a little quick start guide, it looks like. And it pretty much gives you the same instructions that it gave you in the little card. So let's go ahead and follow along, shall we? It says, okay, where can I put this so you can see it and it's not touching anything I'll be touching? There. So it says to plug into USB. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay. Open that up, and I'm going to, so there's the little USB port that the mini USB goes into, and then I'm going to plug the other end into my computer. First try. Yay. Okay, and you can see that I have lights. Can you tell which lights are on there? So I have a light here under power next to the USB. I have a green light over here next to keyboard, and I have a red light under this little kind of keyboard icon there. That's what's lighting up for me. Now it says to connect to earth. Connect one end of the alligator clip to earth. And so I'll just take these alligator clips out. And following tradition, I will use the black one to clip to earth. And I'm just going to go ahead and clip that right here to one of those. Like that fits nice and snug in there. And it says connect to yourself. Hold the metal part of the other end of the alligator clip between your fingers. You are now grounded. Oh, I haven't been grounded in years. Alright, so we still have the same lights going on the back. And I'm holding this alligator clip, so I am grounded. Okay, connect to space and try it. So while you're still grounded, touch the round space pad on MaKey MaKey. You should see a green light on the MaKey MaKey and your computer will think the space key's pressed. So I'm going to go in the middle of a letter so we'll notice if the space key is pressed. So I'm pressing the space and unfortunately nothing is happening. That's unfortunate. Let's see what else. Play some MaKey MaKey drums. Well, nothing is happening when I'm touching these things. So even though I'm grounded, there's no light lighting up. And nothing's happening. So I'm not going to move on to those. I'm going to see if there's anything at the bottom for troubleshooting. Make sure it's plugged into the computer. It is. It should have a red light on the back showing that the power's on. It is. The connector, if your connector is blue on your computer, it may be USB 3.0. It is not. Try making a connection in the simplest way you can. Connect an alligator clip to earth and then touch the other end to space. So maybe I'm just not conductive. So I'm going to take the one that's clipped to earth and touch this to space. And again, it's not lighting up. So maybe my clip is bad. I'm going to take the clip out and I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to try another clip here. And I will stick that into earth. Let's try a different port this time. And try touching the space. Still nothing. And it's still the same lights on the back. So let's see, I'll give you an idea here of what's going on. So here, I'm making the simplest connection from Earth straight to space. Ha! Sorry. And that green light up there should be lighting up, and it's just not. So like so many other things in the IT world, sometimes you just think, well, maybe my Mac is an exception, and I should be doing this with a PC. So let me swap this bad boy out with the PC and see if we can fix this issue. Alright, here we are at the same page with the PC, and I'm going to take the MaKey MaKey now and try and remember where my USB ports are. Plug that puppy in. And oh, look at that. I got a bunch of flashy lights. My click lit up. My click is still lit up, which seems odd. My computer's saying one of the devices attached has malfunctioned and Windows doesn't recognize it. The MaKey MaKey instructions in here say to close the pop-up windows and you can just cancel it. So I'm just going to ignore that. So now I'm going to come in here and come back to here. And looking at the back real quick, I have different lights lit up now. So see, I have a power light, and then I have the pull-ups? No. Oh, that's the back of the click light that's lit up. So for some reason, my click light is just lit. So I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to try this space. And nothing is happening. I'm going to ground myself and try. And again, nothing is happening. Now I've clicked outside of the box. I want to see if the click is actually working since it's lit up. Maybe it's just kind of going non-stop. It's possible. So I clicked outside the box down here, and I'm going to hover over the box. And if the click is going non-stop, then the cursor should end up back inside the box. But it isn't. And the cursor is still not in the box. Now I've just put it back in the box, and the space still isn't working. So I'm going to try giving click a good old-fashioned rub. In fact, I might give this whole thing a little cleaning on the front and see if I can make it work. Okay, I've given the whole thing a nice little polish just to make sure that there's nothing stuck to it that's going to cause a problem with the integrity of the board. I'm going to go ahead and plug it back in, and I got my do you want to let the computer make changes, and we're installing, and ooh, did you see that? These guys are blinking. What do you suppose that means? I think it's an SOS. It's actually making me kind of nervous. I'm going to go ahead and try this again. So I have the cursor inside the box. I'm going to click to Earth, then I'm going to touch space. And nothing, there's nothing happening here. These are still flashing and I don't know why. Alright, maybe the rubbing did something. Maybe I should try it one more time. Okay, we're back. And I'm going to try again. Plugging it in. See how click lit back up? Oh, there's different lights lit up on the back now. I have a mouse indicator, and the mouse side is lit up, and the click is going. So still nothing is working. I'm going to try just plugging this into another outlet on my computer. Maybe. There we go. I'll try that one. Okay, so it's recognized it. It went doo-doo. I'm looking at the back, and now nothing except for power is lit up. This feels really weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try clicking the space. And nothing. Here, I have a little window saying USB driver not recognized. I'm going to cancel out and try. And nothing. Okay. Alright, so at this point is when I start to feel like, yeah, maybe this was intimidating, because it's definitely not as easy as it says on the package. I feel like I should have been able to plug in and go. And having it not work with my Mac, I think I'm kind of used to that at this point. But this is a Windows 7 PC, and so it's not even a new driver. But maybe I should go ahead and try this with a Windows 8. Okay, I've now gotten myself to the same place with my Windows 8 machine, and I'm going to take my USB and plug it in. And so you see, oh, look at everything go flashy, flashy. My computer made a noise, made another noise. Apparently my McAfee has ended. Isn't that lovely? Thank you for letting me know. Oh, okay. I feel like that's telling me something. Again, it says my USB device is not recognized. Closing that, coming to the back here, and the keyboard inputs are illuminated again. And nothing is illuminated in the front. So I have my cursor inside MaKey MaKey, and I'm going to try pressing the space bar. Oh man, I had really high hopes this time. So I'm just going to go straight from Earth to space. I never get tired of saying that. Alright, nothing. It is not working for me. So either there's something I'm not getting, my computers are thwarting me, or this board is just bum. I'm going to do a little investigation, try to figure out which one it is, and then I will get back to you.